At the end of some Buddhist ceremony, we would do something called sharing of merits, which is the sharing of our good karma with others. One person would be pouring water in a bowl and we would all chant Idam natinam hotu, sukhita, hontu, niakayo 3 times. But before we get into the details of sharing merit, we have to define what is merit. There are 10 forms of merit and I will list them below. Number 1, giving or generosity. It's the most basic of practices in making merits. Giving of material gifts include food to the hungry, medicine to the sick, and so on. Giving is highly praised by the Buddha since it is a fundamental virtue and since it helps reduce craving. A giver of food, for instance, bestows 5 blessings to the receiver: long life, beauty, happiness, strength, and intelligence. As a result, long life, beauty, happiness, strength, and intelligence will be his share as well. In addition, he accrues 5 more blessings: the affection of many, noble association, good reputation, self-confidence, and heavenly rebirth. Number 2, moral conduct. Leading a virtuous life, one experiences a happy and contented life here and in the hereafter. Virtue helps him to be fearless as he has done no wrong to himself or to others. He feels no remorse, guilt, or self-blame. Hence, he feels joy, rapture, calm, and happiness. He achieves concentration, knowledge of seeing things as they really are, and so forth. Abstinence from taking life, stealing, and wrong sexual conduct constitute moral bodily actions. Moral verbal action is the next, split into 4: abstinence from lying, harsh speech, tale-bearing, and loose talk. Finally, moral mental action is abstinence from covetousness, ill will, and wrong views. Without moral conduct, one's progress in the spiritual sphere will definitely be limited. Number 3, meditation or mental development. One meditates to calm the grosser mental defilements and develop the mind in such a way that it gains real wisdom, which is not the result of mere book learning. It is the wisdom with which realization of Nibbana is possible. He experiences much happiness and gladness. Number 4, respect or reverence. Respect as a way of making merit should be known in such acts as getting up from one's seat, welcoming one's mother, father, elder brother, elder sister, or an elderly person, taking his/her luggage, saluting him, showing him the way, and so on. Or generally, respecting others' feelings, privileges, property, and life, regarding them with deference, esteem, and honor, avoiding degrading, insulting, or interrupting them, refraining from offending, corrupting, or tempting them. The reverent and respectful man develops his mind and thereby accumulates merit, for by his attitude he cuts down the defilement of pride and conceit. Number 5, service in helping others. By being able to voluntarily serve the needs of fellow beings with compassion, one gains merit. Service as a way of making merit should be known in those acts whereby we carry out our duties towards others. Number 6, transference of merit. Transfer of one merit as a way of making merit should be understood in the case of one who made a gift or offering and transfers his accumulated merit, thus saying, "May this merit be for so and so," or "May it be for all beings." Now, will there be a loss of merit to him who thus transfers it? Hell no. Just as one lights an oil lamp and with it lights 1,000 oil lamps, it cannot be said that his original lamp is exhausted. On the contrary, the light of his original lamp being one with the light of the 1,000 oil lamps increases immensely. Likewise, there is no decrease of merit to him who transfers it. Thus, on the contrary, there is an increase in merit. Number 7, rejoicing in other people's merit. Rejoicing in other people's merit as a way of making merit is to be understood as rejoicing with the words "good, well done," when, for instance, others share merit with us or when they perform another meritorious act. this also falls within one of the 4 divine abidings, namely mudita, sympathetic joy. Number 8, expounding or teaching the Dhamma, which is the truth that leads to the end of suffering. If one makes the attainment of freedom from suffering the chief motive and so expounds or teaches to others the Dhamma in which he is proficient, this good intention is the way of making merit in expounding the Dhamma, the truth. It is worth noting that the Buddha said that the highest gift of all is the gift of the Dhamma. In other words, if one can open the eye of the Dhamma, the eye of truth in another, by expounding, teaching or explaining it to him, that is the greatest and the highest gift of all. Number 9, listening to the Dhamma, listening to the truth that alleviates suffering in oneself and others. If one listens to the Dhamma wishing his and the welfare of others, thinking, thus there'll be much fruit for me and others, this good intention is the way of making merit in listening to the Dhamma. Number 10, correcting one's view. Whatever merit one does, it is of great fruit only if the view is correct or right, not otherwise. The understanding that it is good to give alms and offering, that both good and evil actions will bear fruit and will be followed by a result, is meritorious, yields worldly fruits and brings good results. As you now know, there are numerous ways to make merit and good karma. Every time you have made some new merit, you can dedicate, so to speak, to a targeted person, a targeted group, or all sentient beings. They do not have to be alive. They do not have to be dead. This is the choice you have to make. When we share with those who are dead, they are usually those whom we have loved while they were alive. It is a very good way to stay in touch, so to speak, and have a healthy, ongoing relationship with those who have departed. The merit and the amends you make can transcend the seen and reach the unseen. Also, I strongly recommend to share merit with the devas, aka the angels, for lack of a better term. The devas are just beings who have been reborn in higher realms. While sharing merits with them, they rejoice in it and keep a benevolent eye on you. They can offer a limited protection in this life. For example, you could have an intuition not to go to a certain place or not to take a particular transport at this given time, for there might be danger there. Those quote-unquote inside voices could be the fruit of the good merit you make. So do not neglect sharing merits with devas. We all have alive loved ones who are stubborn and not willing to change, even though it is completely clear that they are going down a rabbit hole. It seems like you can't concretely do anything for them. It does not matter. You have done everything you could in the mundane way, if you will. You can share merit with them. You can steal some metta, loving kindness as well. The positive energy they will receive is good merit being shared, not only for them but for you as well. And that's how your mind and his or her mind gets more clear and can grow in wisdom. It might seem like nothing, but it's worth so much more than you can imagine. So never despair. Keep doing good and share those merits with others, dead or alive. And may we all grow more loving, caring, and wise.
For more in-depth practical knowledge about meditation, check out ebook The Lazy Way to Get Your Zen On. Links in the description box below.